Good everyone, my name is Graphics. Today we want to solve this problem that is displayed on the front of the screen, which is that n permutation 3 is equals to 120. We should find n. Now the n is the total object and the 3 is the number of objects that is arranged in the total object. And they're asking in how many ways can 3 objects be arranged in what? In n objects, but we don't know the value of the total number of the objects. So we're told to look for the value. Now, recall, we know when you have n permutation r is equals to n factorial over n minus r all factorial, right? Now, if I should implement this law into what we have in our question, so another way of writing n permutation 3 will now be the n at the top factorial all over the n at the top minus the 3 at the base factorial equals to what? 120. Now, recall, the n factorial can also be written as n into bracket n minus 1 into bracket n minus 2 into bracket n minus 3 factorial. Now, the reason why I'm stopping at n minus 3 factorial is because of what? The n at the denominator is, the value at the denominator is n minus 3 factorial, right? So if it is more than that, what we have at it? If it's more than that, we are going to increase it. So assuming I'm having n minus 5, that is under n factorial, which will be n into bracket n minus 1 into bracket n minus 2 into bracket n minus 3 until I get to 5, then I'll put factorial to end it, right? Because it takes only factorial to equate factorial, right? So if I implement this now in the equation above, so anywhere I see n factorial, I'm going to put n into bracket n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 factorial all over n minus 3 factorial equals to what? 120. Now the n minus 3 factorial will equate the n minus 3 factorial. We'll be left with n into bracket n minus 1 into bracket n minus 2 equals to what? 120. Now you now ask yourself, we have 3n involved in this equation here, which is as the power of what? Power of 3, n cubed if you multiply the n together. So that means we have three values for our answer. So what you do here is that what? You ask yourself, what are the 3 factors of 120 that if you multiply them together, they are going to give you 120. But the condition there is that what? Their difference must be 1. If you subtract them, they must give you 1 each. Now the factors that I come up with is 6, 5, and 4. If you multiply 6 times 5 times 4, you are going to have what? 120. And if you subtract 6 from 5, you have 1. And you subtract 5 from 4, you also have 1. So that is the condition. It must have a difference of what? Difference of 1. Now if you now start comparing, if I take the n is equals to the 6, the n at the left hand side is equals to the 6 at the right hand side. The n minus 1 at the left hand side is equals to the 5 at the right hand side. The n minus 2 at the left hand side is equals to the 4 at the right hand side. And when you do that, your answer will be 6, right? So we'll be having n equals to 6, or n minus 1 is equals to 5, or n minus 2 is equals to 4. Now if I take my minus 1 to the other side to meet the 5, n will be equals to 5 plus 1, which is what? 6. Or if I take my minus to the other side to meet 4, to change to positive, so we have n equals to what? 4 plus 2, and that will be what? That will be 6. So the total amount, the total value of n is what? 6. So that is, in 3 objects is arranged in 6 objects. So there are numbers of ways at which 3 objects can be arranged in 6 objects, right? Is 100 and what? 120. So if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button.